Hello Pisces, welcome to your reading and I hope you're doing well as usual. And if you're new here and we haven't met, my name is Joe and I will be doing your reading for all Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus placements. Okay, so if you have Pisces in any of those placements in your chart, this is just probably the reading for you. Do keep in mind that my readings are timeless and they are general, so just take whatever resonates and leave the rest behind. Don't try to force fit anything. The best time for you to watch or listen to my readings is when you come across them, or if the title catches your attention. That's why they're timeless. Okay, do feel free to browse my channel. You might want to check some of the other readings I've done for you in the past, but Pisces, do yourself a favor, don't just focus on your sun sign. Check what other signs you have in your other placements, mostly Moon, Rising and Venus. And then you can check some other readings for those specific signs, especially if you're having a hard time finding a reading that resonates with you or you feel connected to. Okay, it's probably because your messages are coming stronger from those placements. It sometimes happens that way. Please do subscribe, hit the like button, leave me a comment. I would truly appreciate it very much. It's the best way to support the channel. And I do like to hear feedback from my viewers. And if you know someone that might benefit from listening to these messages, do feel free to share my readings with them. You just never know, you might help someone who needs to listen to these messages after all. Okay? And last but not least, thank you to all who have liked, commented, shared, subscribed, stayed subscribed. Thanks for sticking around, Pisces. And for your kind donations. I truly appreciate it very much. All right, Pisces. All right. Okay, one more. All right, Pisces, you have the Five of Wands as the starting energy, or the heart of the matter, what this reading is about. Okay, so there is some competition for you. You know, it's this energy of it's very competitive, might be some type of resistance. Okay, that's good. Okay, it is. It's good. Why? Because I think you're on the right path. When we're in the right path, I think things get a little tougher. Okay, but the thing is that should you be dealing or should you be engaging with these energies, that's another story. Okay, this is where we are tested sometimes. Okay, so always these things that try to stop us from progressing, from becoming a better version of ourselves. And they know it, these energies know it. Okay, it's not like it's a test from the divine. No, it's very different. Divine would never do something like this to you. Divine, well, it would do it to you because divine knows how capable you are of working in yourself, putting the work on you, you know, how you will respond to things. But divine sometimes has to put you through things so that you can remind yourself of how capable you are of doing things or achieving things. You see, that's the problem there. Divine has to kick our butts once in a while so that we can say, oh yeah, you know, it's like, and then we kind of like act up with divine, and we say, you see, I did it on my own, and divine's looking at you. Yeah, I know, yeah. It's like seeing this small little tiny ant screaming at you, and you're just smiling at it like, because you knew the ant was capable of doing what it had done. That's pretty much what happens. But Pisces, yeah, you are surrounded by these energies that are, it's constant struggle, too much competition, too much resistance, lower vibrational energies. But it's meant for you to grow, okay? And the best way to grow is by not engaging with them and to not vibrate to the same frequency. This is where you have to start leveling it up. The energy that's crossing you could be a challenge or a blockage is the moon. There you are, Pisces energy. Okay, so Pisces, this is not just about you, stepping into your power. This is not just about that mysterious energy around you, not understanding things, secrets, things happening in the dark, fears, dreams, but it's also about you responding to that divine energy the way you should respond to it. You have a dog, a wild wolf, a domesticated dog. You are the domesticated dog. You are standing there next to that wolf, You have to respond. You have to start howling at that moon energy, just the way the wolf is, because you have to discover that inner wolf within you. You have to respond to this divine energy. Okay, it's a higher calling. Your inner wolf is telling you it's time to, to ascend, to grow, for you to see who you really are. It's time for you to see that inner wolf inside of you. I'm just breaking free from old belief systems, from dogmas. That's why you're the dog. Okay. And it's kind of fun. It's kind of cute because the wolf is kind of like sitting there next to him. The one that's really howling is the dog, and the wolf is like kind of like grinning and looking at him, like cheering him. Kind of like saying, "You've got it." That's the way you gotta howl. That dog is finally howling for the first time the way it was supposed to, and because it's discovering that inner power within. So yeah, you're being told here it's time to ascend, to respond to this energy, to stop engaging with this BS, okay? This crappy lower vibrational energies that are meant to make you grow, okay? That's the whole purpose of them. Not for you to engage with them and stay stuck there with them, trying to make a point when you won't be able to. You can't deal with energies that have not put the work on themselves. That's why. Crowding you in your conscious mind, and you are aware of this, you're constantly thinking about it, or, I don't know, it's kind of tricky. It's the Knight of Wands. Some of you are dealing with a fire energy, fire sign, maybe. It's just a very erratic energy. Very inconsistent. I don't think this energy even knows what they want. I don't think they're even that serious with themselves, with their own life, their own plans, their own expectations, their desires, But then again, Pisces, I get this energy that, it's about being playful in a good way. And I think you have to, you're trying to remember this. No matter whatever it is which you're dealing with, going through, what type of resistance or whatever, I think you're trying to remind yourself, I have to remain playful. It's okay to be that type of energy, but don't be erratic and be mindful of other people's energy, okay? Well, even with yourself, with your own energy, okay? But it's okay to be playful. But some of you might be dealing with an energy that's very, very erratic. And the horse, is the one that's really out of control. I think it's having a hard time controlling it. Maybe this is about you. having to finally be in charge of something here, of some type of energy. Try to stabilize it somehow. Below you in your subconscious mind, you're not aware of, and you should. It's your higher self or divine trying to tell you this. Three of Cups, okay? Yes, some of you are surrounded by energies that don't want the best for you, and be very, very wary of that, okay? They may seem like they are there for you, but in the long run, you know, I don't think they really care much about. I don't think they have the best intentions for you, okay? And they might seem that they do, okay? They may be wearing a mask, pretending to be something that resonates or vibrates to your same level. For that, I have the Two of Cups, which is more pure. And this is a bit, you know, maybe exaggerated. And you know what? I think that's where you have to use your intuition, you know. I think sometimes, Pisces, you can tell when people are fake, you know. The other day I was sitting, you know, I was purging some of the tarot channels that I follow on my personal account. And, you know, I've gotten to the point where, you know, I can see a lot of them that are just, you know, fake. And I am still keeping the ones that are very pure hearted. Their intentions are pure, you know. But it gets to a point where you start seeing the true intentions of others. And I think you're starting to see things, you know, with people with, it could be even like TV commercials or YouTube commercials. It's something, you know, you can see it in their face, you can hear it in their voice. The type of advertisement, you know, you can tell that it's something that's not, it doesn't have any good intentions to it. And I think they're telling you that you have to start really listening to your intuition in that sense, you know. There are people around you, there are people out there that are constantly wearing a mask and trying to confuse us. And they try to, you know, pretend to be like us. You know? And I think you're going to have to start purging energies. But also this Three of Cups is telling me that, you know, you have to remind yourself that you have to keep enjoying life. Okay, celebrating life. Be grateful, expressing gratitude. Okay. Admiring the smallest little things in life, small little tiny details, and enjoying them. And being grateful for them. You know. Don't forget that part in your life. Don't forget to be grateful for the things that are there, and we sometimes overlook. We sometimes overlook because we're so busy dealing with negative energies that make us forget that there's a purpose, a better purpose in life than tapping into those lower vibrational energies. The energy behind you, recent past, where you're coming from, or the reason why you're going through this. Ace of Swords, some clarity. I think you did come to some type of, you know, understanding, an aha moment, you know, more clarity about things. Now you're starting to see, you know, what, maybe, yeah, you had to go through this Five of Wands energy, deal with lower vibrational energies, feel tested, challenged, because that's the only way that you could come into some type of realization about things, to get this clarity and say, yeah, now I'm starting to see things a little clearer. Maybe it's time to do something, you know. Let's start purging. This was meant for you. It's a sword that was given to you for as part of your growth and your path. These energies that we deal with, you know, we have to really be grateful for them, no matter what. And you don't have to, like, you know, well, you never know. You probably at someday in the future you might sit down with these energies and say, you know what? It's thanks to your negativity that I became a better version of myself. You never know, you know. You don't have to. You don't have to talk to anyone if you don't want to. You know. Sometimes when I say making peace and forgiving, it's not about really forgiving a person, or it's just making peace with a situation. You don't have to necessarily forgive, like, it's very hard to do that. But it's just more about understanding why you had to go through something. And that is having proper closure. Okay? You don't have to forgive, but don't hold on to resentments, anger, bitterness. Okay? You have to let that also go. That's very important. Okay, but yeah, with that Ace of Swords, you finally got some clarity about things and understanding that you're not meant to deal with these energies, and you're meant to grow. Okay, you're meant to answer this divine call. Okay, strength. That's our best friend right there. Strength. Near future. Where you headed to? What's coming towards you? Okay. Something about you gaining some type of strength. Okay. Taming your inner beast. To not engage, to not lower your vibrational energy anymore. It's taming yourself. It's learning how to not engage with these energies the way you used to, or the way you would usually do. You know, maybe you used to get really fired up, and now you're starting to understand that there's no need to get all fired up about things. Maybe that's why we have this in the conscious mind. Maybe you're understanding that, you know. I don't have to be, don't let that horse get out of control, you know. Don't let my anger get the best out of me, you know. Maybe that's why that lion has a tail between the legs. I've never seen a lion with a tail between their legs. I mean, that's more of a dog's kind of thing, body language. But, I mean, I think that's probably, you know, the meaning about that, you know. But cats, I don't think they really put their tails between their legs. But yeah, it's about taming. And she has that divine, infinite symbol in her crown chakra. And that is about you connecting with divine, with spirit, with your higher self. Because you are responding from a higher vibrational place. Okay, Leo energy, by the way, I'm sorry. Strength, Leo. Some of you might have Leo or might have fire in your chart, and you are starting to do something with this fire energy now. You know, you're not using it as aggressively as you used to. Maybe now you're starting to use it to do things in a different way. That's how you should see, respond to the situation, or it's a representation of you, Eight of Wands. This is about fast changes, maybe changes with that fire energy, like I was saying, you know. It's like prioritizing things. Maybe you are. It's not like prioritizing, but you're doing something with your energy. It's like some type of proper order, so it doesn't get out of hand. See, this is very organized emotions, you know. It's not that total mess with this Five of Wands, right? Where they're all crossing each other. Maybe this is what you have to do within yourself. You have to start practicing some type of, it could be even some type of stoicism, you know, with your emotions, with your aggressiveness, so that it doesn't get the best of you. Could be. It's just that fire energy, you know. But I think, yeah, that's what it is. It's that organized energy, because I said it. You're not using the fire for aggressiveness now. You're using it in a more organized way, or in a more harmonious way. That would be the best way to put it. For more passionate things, for more creative endeavors. So it's like, yeah, you're working that part of you. It's like, okay, I have all this fire within me, but I'm going to stop using it to engage with bullshit. Now I'm going to use it to do things because I want to celebrate life in a healthier manner. This is why I'm taming my energy. So yeah, that makes sense. And of course, strength is 8, and it's the 8 of Wands. Strange that a major arcana and a minor arcana have the same number, and they're giving me the same type of energy. So yeah, something with that 8. Surrounding you, influencing you, you've got the 2 of Wands. And you're ready for something new. And it's passionate. It's Wands. It's fire energy. Okay. You've been playing with these lower vibrational energies, trapped in what seems to be a castle, pretending to live life. You know, you're holding this little toy model of the planet Earth. When you're looking, I mean, when you're literally seeing the real thing before your eyes, you know. Now you're starting to think, you know, I think I'm ready now to do it for real. I don't want to stay stuck dealing with these energies, vibrating in this lower vibrational energy. I think I'm ready to put myself out there and do something more productive, more creative. Okay. Some of you are being called to, you know, maybe do something, you know, on the World Wide Web. It could be, you know, a YouTube channel, you could blogging, writing, maybe even just publishing something. But it's about putting yourself out there, showing the world who you are, but not just the world. It's showing yourself who you are. Because that's the whole purpose of that lesson. Remember, I told you. It's not about, you know, you have to remind yourself that you are capable of doing things. You don't need to prove anything to anyone. Especially divine you do not need to prove anything to the divine. Divine already knows how capable you are. Okay? It just has to keep reminding you. So that you can see it for yourself. Hopes and fears. The star, Aquarius energy. Okay. Sorry, I'm scratching. I'm a little nervous today. This is about some type of healing. This is about being able to connect with Source, with the Divine. Aquarius energy, by the way. It's also hoping to achieve your highest desires, your wishes and dreams to come true. But it's about connecting with divine. Some of you, it's like, yeah, it's part of your, I just want to become this more pure version of myself. I don't want to deal with these energies anymore. That's what I hear. I'm tired. I don't want to be part of this anymore. Why can't I be this energy where I am on my own, working on my own, in a very peaceful manner. Working on my own and working hand in hand with the divine. That's all you want. You are done with dealing with these lower vibrational energies. But it's also about, manifesting your desires, bringing things to reality, your dreams, allowing yourself to dream big. I always say that for you, okay? Well, yeah, don't be afraid to dream big. Of course you're allowed to dream big. Some of you ask yourselves that question. Am I allowed to? You are allowed to manifest and have whatever it is that you want, okay? Your imagination is your only limit. You just have to be realistic. Remember that whatever you dream of, whatever you want to manifest, make sure that you can accomplish it in one lifetime. Okay? Because the bigger the dream, the longer it takes to manifest. Okay? Don't go trying to manifest something that's going to take you 5 lives to bring it to reality. Okay? I remember a meme I wrote myself on Facebook a long time ago. I haven't even been on Facebook for a long time, but like years. I think before the pandemic. I haven't been on Facebook for that long. But I posted something like, I said, finally, I just received that something very insignificant. That I manifested many lives before, so that means that in a few more lives I will start receiving the $1 million that I started manifesting. It's just it's just that what I'm trying to say about that is just try to keep your manifestations as realistic as possible, in the sense that they don't take too long to accomplish, to the point where you give up on them, because it happens. And for us Pisces, that's very easy. Sometimes we also let that happen to us. Okay, but yeah, with the star, allow yourself to dream big. Always dream big. Okay. Outcome or advice. We have the Hermit, Virgo energy. Let yourself be guided by that inner star. Okay. Also, your dreams. Okay. Allow yourself to dream big. Okay. Don't be afraid. You're whatever you're going through, it's making you wiser. Okay. You're becoming the sage man. Energy. There's nothing to do with age. It's just you're becoming this older and more evolved version of yourself. and you are being led. Just you're letting yourself be guided, and you should be allowed. You should allow yourself to be guided. Sorry about that. By your inner wisdom, by your inner light, and by your true desires. Okay. I think sometimes, that's what will always help you survive this strange world. Allow yourself to be led by your desires, and more than anything, please, a sense of humor. That's number one. Allow yourself to have a good sense of humor, because that will always allow you to have to survive these strange times. So maybe your conscious mind and your subconscious mind, in a way, that could tell you that, allow yourself to be playful, enjoy sense of humor. I don't talk too much about sense of humor, and I should be more aware of that. And in my family, well, at least with my dad, with my father, a sense of humor was very important. He always said, son, don't ever forget your sense of humor. It will always help you survive. And yeah, remember that, Pisces. Okay. I always say it also, stay weird. King of Swords, bottom of the deck. Oh yeah, that's that purging, that clearing. I think it's that decision. You have come to that clarity, and it's time for you to get rid of what doesn't work for you anymore, what you don't feel connected to, these energies that you don't engage with them anymore. It's time to cut all this BS out of your life, and to be true and loyal to yourself about what you want, your desires. And be clear with your desires. And when you speak, be very clear about what you say. Okay, it's very important also. You might want to think things well before you express them. Okay, because you just never know. Okay. Page of Pentacles, new beginnings, new starts. Keep your head high, keep your chin up. Okay. Don't be afraid to start from the bottom up. Don't think that you don't have the skills or the knowledge for new beginnings. Okay. Oh, and don't think you're too old. Okay. These pages are about, they're very young. People say they're childish, but not necessarily, just very young energies. Allow yourself to feel this way, okay? Especially if you're having a new beginning in your life. Okay? Three of Pentacles. You feel tested many times. I think some of you are passing these tests. Because you know who you are, you know what you do, you know the quality of work that you put in yourself, You can't deal with people. Stop dealing with people that don't put the work on themselves, okay? You just can't, it's just mixing water and oil, And I get a sense that some of you are being watched over, observed, and someone is admiring you. Okay? I don't know where. Maybe it's in this plane or someone who has already passed. Maybe even just your higher self or divine. Okay? But yeah, there is some sense of admiration there for some of you. Okay, let's get additional messages from this deck, and then we'll close the reading with Woodland Warden's Oracle deck. Okay, this additional advice, messages, warnings, anything that I might be missing. Okay, one more. Okay, what other messages do you have for Pisces, please? If there's something else you want to say to Pisces, what would it be, please? Thank you. Empress, bottom of the deck, beautiful, Taurus energy. You working on yourself, finally reaching a level that you're supposed to reach, you know. Very grounded, very beautiful, very, you know, seeing your true value. This is someone who can finally, you know, she can take care of herself, that's for sure. But she allows others to take care of her just to make them feel good, you know. She'll allow the Emperor to take care of her, but she just does it so that he doesn't get all grumpy and but you know who you are, okay? Or you should be knowing who you are. Knight of Swords, okay, break free. Get a hold of that horse that is so erratic and try to be more straightforward about what you want, your desires, okay? But move forward and keep your eyes on the prize and yeah, just run free like the wind. Set yourself free, move, carry on, okay? Stop engaging with these energies. You have been given a sword to cut yourself free, okay? And now it's time to move without stopping, okay? Freedom. Freedom. And it's also freedom of choice. Freedom of choice, but you have to be true and loyal with yourself, Pisces. What do you want? Okay. You have to be true and loyal to yourself. Okay. Okay. What else do you want to tell Pisces with Woodland Ward and Oracle deck, please? Okay, one more. Sorry. This one. Okay, remember this message may or may not be correlated with this reading, but it may be something else that you need to hear or listen to while you are going through this situation in your life, okay? You have the duck and the chrysanthemum, or chrysanthemum. Never heard of that plant. Oh, but the flower looks very familiar. I think I even got one in my backyard. And it means luck. Number 10. Okay, let's show it to you. Okay, this card says, the phrase lucky duck isn't just a light-hearted rhyme. Ducks can be symbols of good fortune. In ancient Egypt, ducks were associated with riches, especially with gold, and frequently given as offerings to the gods. Likewise, chrysanthemums, bursting forth with long and elegant petals, signify abundance. Luck can be a fickle and mysterious force, but it is also Roman philosopher Seneca once mused. What happens when preparation meets opportunity? Opportunity. Okay. In the upright position, it says that you are on the brink of good fortune. Be open to situations that may bring about positive transformations. In the reverse, it says, take care to get your ducks in a row. Do some research before taking action to avoid a misstep. And two questions you have to ask yourself with this card. Pisces, how can I prepare for the future? Okay, maybe that's the energy that's influencing you. And the other question is, destiny mutable or is it set in stone? That's a good question, and I always have a hard time with that one. I think more than anything, yes, we do have destiny set in stone, but I think there are different options, and we are allowed to decide which of those options we can take. There are not many, but we have to envision which would be the best, So let the Hermit energy guide you to probably which would be your best destiny or destination. Okay, Pisces, this is the best I can do for you. I hope this reading helps you and gives you the guidance and the answers that you are seeking at this moment of life. And if you do like it, if you enjoyed, please do hit the like button, leave me a comment. I would truly appreciate it very much. Pisces, I hope to see you next time, and please do stay safe, be happy, and stay very blessed. Goodbye, Pisces.